This is still a very active scene right now, and we can tell you that police sources confirm at least 10 people have been shot in this area. We just got word that a police inspector is going to be coming over to our area in just a few minutes to brief us on exactly what happened. But I want to take a step out of the way and walk you through this crime scene, a very large crime scene here in Kensington. We are told that this shooting happened around 10:50 tonight in the area of Kensington and Allegheny Avenues. We're told that the shooting happened somewhere in the area of a bar, and there are several police officers stationed outside of Jack's Famous Bar here in Kensington. Multiple evidence markers are on the sidewalk and in the middle of the street. You can see that multiple police officers are canvassing this area and working this scene right now. Again, this shooting happened around 10:50. According to police, we are being told that up to 10 people have been shot. Now, right now, it's unclear if the shooting happened inside of that bar or outside of that bar. We have limited information, but police are aggressively working the scene right now. Again, we just got word that a inspector is going to be coming over here to brief the media to give us an update on exactly what happened. As for those shooting victims, we are told they have been taken to multiple hospitals around the area, depending on what their injuries are. But again, up to 10 people shot in this area tonight here in Kensington, in the area of Kensington and Allegheny Avenues. Police continue to work this scene. A large area right now is roped off, and we're just waiting on some more information from police. Once we get that, we will, of course, pass it on to you right away. That is the very latest. We are live in Kensington. Ryan Hughes, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
It depends on you. Now, Republicans know this. And that's why they're doing everything they can to prevent you from voting. This is one of the only major parties in worldwide that actively tries to discourage citizens from voting. Hey, don't boo. Vote. Vote. They can't hear you boo, but they'll hear your vote. So they pass laws to make it harder to vote. A lot of times, many of the elected officials or the people who are running to run elections right now are suggesting that maybe they would not count votes, nullify votes, overturn votes. But the big tactic that they're going to use, because they always do this, especially in midterms, year after year, election after election, they will try to make you afraid. They will resort to fear. They want to scare the living daylights out of everybody. And most of the time, those fears have a very slender relationship to reality. So back in 2010, Republicans tried to make everybody afraid about deficits and death panels. Oh, deficits are going to ruin the country. It turns out the deficits didn't explode. We actually brought them down. And by the way, as soon as they got a Republican in office, they didn't suddenly care about deficits and pass big tax cuts for the wealthy. Weren't paid for. Thank you. Man, we've got some outstanding historians here. That's good. Because you were only 8 when all this happened. So I'm impressed you knew this. Kind of slash and burn politics that we're seeing right now, that doesn't have to be who we are. We can be better. And it has nothing to do, by the way, with political correctness or being too woke. It's about fundamental values that my grandparents from Kansas taught me. Values I grew up with, values you grew up with, values we try to teach our kids, values we learn in churches and mosques and synagogues and temples: honesty, fairness, opportunity, hard work, values that Josh Shapiro and John Fetterman stand for, values that Joe Biden stands for, values that were enshrined in our founding documents a few miles from here, a clarion call for freedom and equality that Philly's own Liberty Bell represents. That's what America stands for. That's who we are.
An investigation is underway to determine their motive and who they may have been targeting.